Bring forth the barley wine for this day of 11th day of the Advent calendar thing.
You're
Alan,
not good at this.
I'm not today, not in the last couple of days, man. Holy cow, I don't know what's going on.
So it's day
Yeah.
11 of the Alpine Adventure Pack Advent calendar thing.
You're not very good at this. I'm going to do it now.
49 Central City.
You see, it's not so easy.
Yeah, so hi. We're the Crafty Boys. The ones that want to do an Advent calendar. The other one is a wuss. So what can you do? But Alan, today is actually kind of surprising. I was not expecting this.
But in a can, especially.
Yeah.
From Central City, aka Red Racer. It is the
Frozen Ghost American Barley Wine by Red Racer. Frozen Ghost line the sides of the slopes in a whiteout. This American-style barley wine will keep you safe through the night with its warming body and hop-forward flavor, which is a strong, extra strong ale at, holy shit, 10%.
Well, you would expect that from a barley wine.
Yeah, I was expecting like 9, 8.
Now, I want to know is what's the difference between American barley wine and just a regular barley wine?
That is a very good question, which I don't have an answer to because, oh wow, look at that! Oh yeah,
it looks a lot lighter than.
So I'm using a wine glass today, which actually I thought would be suitable or appropriate, but that's actually kind of impressive that it fits in one glass. Yeah, so the barley wine, an American barley wine. I'm going to ask the
the internet
and see if there is a difference, because to be honest, I'm a beer lover. I'm not a beer master. According to this, there doesn't seem to be any real thing except for a brewing company that started making it in North America in 1976. Interesting.
So it's interesting because
not until 76. Huh.
If I compare this to, say, the Thor's Hammer, which is also made by Central City, the Thor's Hammer comes out a lot darker than this.
Yeah, the Thor's Hammer is almost stout-like from my drinking experience.
Right. And the alcohol content is a bit higher on the Thor's Hammer, isn't it?
The alcohol is definitely lower, but not by much.
No, not by much. Like maybe a percent or two. But still, it's lower.
We've also had barley. We've also had the Thor's Hammer. Was it last year that they had a Thor's Hammer that was a different Thor's Hammer?
It was barrel aged.
Yeah, so that increased the flavor on it really, really strongly. So,
right, I actually have one. I have not gotten into it yet. Here it is.
I have a couple of those.
Yeah. I'm thinking this Christmas I'm gonna open this up.
Crack that baby open.
And this one's an 11.5%.
So I just looked at a couple different places here for the differences in American and non-American barley wines, and apparently the American barley wines tend to be more hoppy and bitter, with colors ranging from amber to light brown, while the English style tends to be less bitter, may have a little hop flavor, but going from red golden color to opaque black. So I guess that's the only real difference, is that the American versions tend to be a little more like I guess more craft beery is sort of how I think it works. So
right. So I'm thinking that the Old Cellar Dweller is going to be like an American barley wine when we eventually end up having it.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
How long has it been now?
It's been almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. Wow. We should I think episode 200 of the main show should possibly be that, because we're not far off.
No. But I'm digging this. I like this. This is really good.
I like the fact that it's not as strong. I mean, I love Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
But it is really kind of punch you in the face kind of stuff, right? So,
well, let's put it this
Yeah.
way: this Thor's hammer here, when I do open it, there is no way I'm drinking it by myself.
Yeah, well, of course.
This will kill me. This is
Thor's
death in a
hammer!
bottle.
death in a Thor's hammer, death in a bottle. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. I agree, because it's potent, and I gather the older it gets, the more potent it becomes, and more tasty. But yeah, I'm liking the light color. I'm liking the light flavor of this. I suspect this is, just them going, hey, we make Thor's hammer all the time. How about we make something slightly different that's not so heavy?
Having said that, I'm disappointed that there isn't going to be a Thor's hammer in the pack this year. It was the one thing that I looked forward to, and this is good. This is very good. I'm enjoying this. I don't know if it's as good as Speakeasy that we had two days ago.
Yeah, I actually was talking to somebody about the Speakeasy earlier today, and that's still such a surprise. Not what it was, but what it was. It wasn't something. It's really hard to explain. Like, I was shocked and horrified, but in a good way. I was sitting there going, "This is quite good. I can't believe this is what I'm having. I love this. Why do I love this? Why is this such a great thing? Because it should be. I should be liking all this stuff, but that one kind of, it just really knocked.
I think what made it so good for us and why we're so impressed by it is the fact that it was unexpected.
Yeah, I could totally agree with that. Yeah,
this we kind of expected there would be a barley wine in the pack. We know what barley wines generally taste like, and although this is different from what we would normally experience, it's still, it's pretty close. The Speakeasy was very different. It was like nothing we had ever had before, and almost like a new beer style.
It was. I mean, I don't think we've had anything, at least on the show, that I can remember that was even close to trying to imitate a hard liquor drink. So, I got no complaints. I have no complaints at all.
But getting back to this, it's weird to be drinking a barley wine from a can, isn't it? Doesn't it feel...
Now, are you a barley? Or sorry, are you a can man, or are you a can man? Are you a can man, or are you a bottle man? I think that as time has gone on, with the exception of barley wines, with the exception of bomber bottles, that I've kind of become a can guy. I'm not sure why.
Most people are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, they're convenient. They're probably lighter. Like I was actually thinking about it when I carried my advent calendar out of the liquor store this year to the car. It felt lighter to me than it did in previous years, and now I know it's because half of it was cans.
Yeah.
Right.
That's actually kind of the benefit. I mean, because I remember many years ago, I used to work in this restaurant at a rec center, and there was this argument always going on between the people at the rec center who were the maintenance staff. And there were people that were like, no, I buy it in cans because it's way better. Or, no, I get it from the soft drink machine because it's way better. And they always had this debate going on about that. And it just popped into my mind when we were talking about the can bottle difference. And I thought, well, maybe there is a difference. But again, I don't know if I would be able to detect it, because I don't know. I guess there's that carbonation thing that, you get that sound at least from a can, but whether that actually means anything in terms of whether or not the flavor not the flavor, but the feel in your mouth is different from that in a bottle. But
I think what it is that in the bottle it looks classier than in a can.
Yeah, true. I'm just curious if cans are more what's the word? I don't know. They're better. They keep in the carbonation going. They keep it fresher than a bottle does because cans don't tend to leak. We've got bottles where the beer makers have put wax on it to try and keep the seal good and that kind of stuff. But again, maybe it's because of twist tops. Maybe like I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd be kind of curious to know. But yeah. So overall, this beer is a thumbs up for me. It is nice to see that they've made a barley wine that is slightly less powerful in flavor than the Thor's Hammer, because we've had a lot of Thor's Hammer. We know exactly what Thor's Hammer tastes like. So yeah, I'm glad they're branching out. I mean, maybe they've been doing this forever, but I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't recall seeing any other barley wines from them. So bonus. Thumbs up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cool. All right. Well, tomorrow's day 12, which means we're at the halfway point, and our livers will be like looking into the distance, going, "Yes, we can see the end." Which also means you only have 12 days of Christmas shopping to do. So
don't remind me.
Yeah, I haven't even started. Like I
Me
haven't even started, man. So awesome. Alan, I'll see you tomorrow and take us out.
Oops. Volume.
Happy soul with a corn cob pipe and a button.